Hi, my name is Brett Bjornson. Welcome to the Estate Planning Daily Show. It's July 6, 2012. The last couple of episodes I've discussed the federal exemption amount. That's the amount that a single person can die with and have no estate tax. Over that amount, there's an estate tax and the rate is currently 35%. Last year, the federal exemption amount was $5 million. This year, it's $5,120,000 because of a cost of living adjustment. Next year, it goes down to $1 million. And the maximum rate goes from 35% up to 55%. In prior episodes, I also discussed step up in basis. And step up in basis is a double-edged sword. You want to step up in basis for income tax purposes because whatever that basis is, when you sell later, that will be how you determine gain or loss. When you have an estate that's less than the federal exemption amount, whether it's $5,120,000 or $1 million, you'd rather have a higher step up in basis than a lower one. And when it's above the exemption amount, you'd rather have a lower step up in basis because every dollar is subject to estate tax, whether it's 35% this year or 55% next year. So there's this antagonistic force between wanting to step up in basis and not. And when it comes to real estate valuations, I've always considered that funny money because it's really difficult to determine the fair market value of real estate. Real estate is something that you don't know what it's worth until you actually sell it. Unlike the stock market, there is no trading paper like the New York Stock Exchange that'll tell you how much real estate is worth. Regardless, it's important to get an appraisal anytime you're dealing with an estate matter, and you need to have sensitivity to whether or not you want a higher appraisal or a lower appraisal. Depending upon whether or not you have a taxable estate will all be dependent on whether or not you're above or below the federal exemption amount. Brett Bjornson again, thanks for coming to the Daily Show. I'll have more tomorrow.